Hello and welcome to my video today. I got this big box in from EVBase. Let me open it up and check it out. All right, what EVBase sent to me is called a front splitter or front spoiler for the Model 3. They have these available for the Model 3 2017 through 2021 and also for the Highland version. And in addition, they have it for the Model Y as well. Let me take it out of the package. This splitter is composed of 3 components that you will attach to the car itself. This one happens to be a glossy black. You can also get this in a matte black, as well as a carbon fiber look in matte and a carbon fiber look that's in glossy. So this is what it looks like. Let me give you a closer look here. There's some 3M double-sided tape so it attaches to the body. And then there's some places here where we're going to have some clips. And here's a look at this corner right here. So let's see what else is in here. And this matches the other side. And you can also see the 3M double-sided tape. And now for the middle section. Take off the plastic and the foam that protects it during shipping. And let me move the box out of the way so you can see it a little bit better. And here is the centerpiece. And you can also see some 3M double-sided tape on the inside portion here. And as well, there's more areas for the attachments to the car. So these are the 3 main pieces. What else do we have in the box? We have some 3M double-sided tape that we can use for attaching other parts to the car. And we also have, we have some screws. And we also have some trim clips. And there are 4 of each of these. So these will be used for attaching to the car. And that's about it. So I think all you'll really need is a Phillips head screwdriver for this part, for these screws. And that's about it for all the parts here. All right, let me show you how to attach the sections together. Here is the long piece that's in the middle. I'm going to place it so you see the red double-sided tape in that direction. I'm going to match up with the corner piece right here. And if you notice, the corner piece has some screw holes that match up with the centerpiece right here. So I put the 2 screws in the centerpiece, and then I'm just going to line them up like this. And then I'm going to tighten these in this position. So let me line them up. And you basically tighten them until they're snug in place. And if you notice, it is now connected as one piece. Here you can see the front of it. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. All right, so I inserted the 2 screws into the centerpiece here. Now I'm going to align it up so it matches with the corner, like so. And then I'll tighten these together. So I have it attached here. We have the left side and the right side. Let me zoom out and show you what it looks like. Now you can see them all connected. We have the centerpiece here and the left and right corners. This is what it looks like from the inside. You can see the 3M double-sided tape. And this view here is from the underside, and this is the top view. All right, so we can now attach it to the car. Let's go outside and do that part now. All right, we're out by my car. I moved it into the garage so I get a nice place to work on it. Here's the things I'm gonna be using today for this project. I got some old t-shirts or cloths you can use for cleaning the front bumper area. I have soapy water. After it's clean, I'm going to put isopropyl alcohol on the surface. Then I have some trim tools. You can use either a flathead screwdriver, plastic pry bar, or a trim removal tool. And finally, we have a roll of painter's tape that we're going to use on the front splitter. When it's finally attached, we're going to apply the tape so it allows the adhesive to cure. And then after about 24 hours, remove that tape. So what I'm going to do now is clean the front bumper area. Basically, I'm going to clean everything from here to underneath the bumper here. So let me get started with that. All right, now I'm going to apply the isopropyl alcohol. Also in the box, there are packets of adhesion promoter. I suggest putting this on the area underneath the bumper where the red double-sided tape is going to be attached to. I would do that after you wash it and use isopropyl alcohol. Then you can take these pads and just put them all along those areas, because this will help that 3M tape to adhere better to the car. I am under the right side of the bumper. This is the center of the car, and this is towards the wheel. What I'm going to be doing is removing the trim clips. This one, I'm going to skip this one, and I'm going to remove these two. So if you have the tools, you're going to push the screwdriver under the trim clip here and then pop it out. I find it easier to use this trim tool. It's kind of designed to pop these out, and then you can pull the whole thing out like that. This one was already kind of loose, so I am going to pull the top off and the whole thing will come out. Like I said, this one is going to stay here and here. So let me get this one out, pop, and then this one. And then that one comes out. So I got all four from this side, and now I'm going to remove the four from that side. I have all four of the trim clips removed from underneath the bumper area. Just to show you, this is the trim clip that was originally on the car, and this one is the replacement. So you can see that it is a lot larger since it's going to be holding the splitter along with the bumper. Now I put the front splitter in front of the bumper here so you can see where it's going to be positioned. You're going to be lining up that center tab here with the center of the grill. And one nice thing is when you're doing this, just line up the holes that are underneath the splitter with the holes that already exist under the bumper. So then you'll get an exact fit, and then you can put the trim clips back into place. At this point, I'm going to remove the red backing plastic off of the 3M double-sided tape. The small sections I'm going to completely remove, but the larger ones I'm going to start removing it and leaving about 6 inches, 8 inches or so hanging down so that I can get the remainder off while not having all of the adhesive on in case I need to adjust the positioning. At this point, I'm going to lift it up and then start placing the splitter onto the bumper, and I need to align it so it matches up with the holes. Now I can start peeling off all the extra protection for the tape. All right, so I have it initially set here. Now I'm going to press it all along here so it's in as far as it can go. And you're also going to want to insert the clips at this point. So, first 2 clips are right here. Just make sure you push all the way in. And that is it. I've now installed the front splitter or front spoiler in place. Make sure you push against the bumper as you're installing it so all the adhesive goes into the right location. I would also recommend holding it for a bit as you go through each section to make sure that the 3M double-sided tape does stay in place. Then go through the whole thing and put in the 8 trim clips in their proper locations. Push them into the vehicle, and then this should be secure. I would go over one more time, pressing forward on the spoiler, making sure everything is seated perfectly, and then you can apply the painter's tape onto the sections here. I would say let it sit overnight, 12 to 24 hours, until the adhesive is set before you would drive the car. But that's about it. So the car has had the tape on it for overnight, definitely over 12 hours. I'm going to remove the tape now. Now I'm going to clean up and remove any of the handprints and marks that are on here from doing the installation. Let's do a close-up of the front spoiler or splitter or lip. You can see it matches nicely to the edge on this side. I think it has a nice contrast with the paint color of my car. Before I forget, I want to give you some more info about the splitter. The company says that it provides an aerodynamic boost. I can't guarantee that, but it says it enhances aerodynamics, increases the front downforce, and improves traction for better stability at high speeds. It can transform your Model 3 with an aggressive front bumper lip. Its sporty design will make your Tesla stand out. I would have to agree on that, considering how many plain Jane Tesla Model 3s I've seen in my area. Most people do not modify their cars. Next, it's crafted from a high quality ABS plastic. This front apron offers excellent strength and durability, all at an affordable price, which I pretty much agree on. I think the combination of the double-sided tape along with the 8 trim clips will keep it fastened to the vehicle. And lastly, it provides extra protection to your original bumper from scratches and cracks, ensuring better longevity of your front bumper. In fact, if you noticed in the installation, the right part of the bumper, I have some serious scratches due to hitting a curb stop or parking stop, and that scratched the entire underside of the bumper area. But now with the installation of this front splitter, it totally hides all that damage. So if you do have any curb damage to the front of the car, this is a great solution to fix it up and you won't see it anymore. Now I want to talk about the height of the front splitter, or how much it extends lower on the car than the existing front bumper area. I would say by the tire where you have the air deflector, the air deflector is lower than the actual front splitter. But as you go to the front of the car, it's definitely lower by at least an inch to an inch and a half from the existing air dam. So I would suggest being careful when parking. If there are parking stops that are high, it may hit it. So like anything, you need to be careful when parking. Otherwise, I haven't noticed anything else. No difference going over speed bumps. It's not that low. Overall, I think it looks really good. And for the price, I think you get a lot of bang for your buck in changing the appearance of your original Tesla Model 3. I know my 2018 now is going to be going on 7 years. The links for these products are in the video description. Don't forget to use code RANGER for 20% off this or any other purchase from the EVBase store. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Box in from EVBase. Let me open it up and check it out.